How's it going, guys? This was posted a couple days ago, well, I guess 5 days ago, on the Battlefront subreddit, and it was posted by Jay, one of the community members, and he just wants some hero feedback, just talking about the star cards and everything. So I figured in this video I would go over all his questions here and then point out the individual star cards that I think just need completely removed and just revamped for each individual hero. But before we get into that, I want to thank everyone for all the support I got on the last video. As you guys know, I've had this just huge slump ever since I got demonetized, and just the YouTube algorithm just hasn't liked my channel since I deleted all my videos. But you guys absolutely destroyed that like button. I've got like 5,000 likes on the last video, which just completely caught the algorithm, and I mean that video has over 30,000 views in a day, which is really freaking good. So if you guys like these videos, please give them a thumb up. It really helps out apparently with the algorithm, and it will just help bring life back to the channel. So thank you guys, and let's get into it. So he asked, if health on kill becomes default, should it be universal for every elimination, or should some hero abilities not granted? If the latter, which ones? See, now this is pretty iffy. I'm actually pretty stumped on this one myself, because a lot of the heroes would be perfectly fine if they all just got health on kill. But there's like Yoda. Yoda's the example. Like, Yoda would be a complete monster if he got health on kill for every single kill that he got. I think he's kind of balanced enough right now, the way he is. Like, he gets health for his force push. Either way, I want the health on kill star card removed for every single hero, but for some heroes I'm okay if it's tied into their ability. So like Yoda, I would be perfectly fine. I think he'd be balanced enough if they just removed his star card, and then you could equip 3 of your choosing, but he would still get health on force push kills. Now someone like Chewbacca, it needs a complete rework, and he needs to get health on like every single kill that he gets, because he just sucks. And then his next question is, should Yoda's presence block explosive damage? And I think, yeah, that's probably fine. I mean, if they're going by the logic that Anakin is the chosen one, he should be more powerful than everybody, he should have 4 abilities. I mean, it's Jedi Master Yoda. I mean, if anyone should be OP going off of the chosen one logic, Yoda should be the most powerful, or Palpatine. So I'm completely fine with if he can block some grenades and stuff. I think Yoda, I mean, Yoda's a good hero, but it's not like he's like the best overall hero. Like, if you fought Yoda against Anakin in this game, Anakin would still whoop Yoda's butt. So I actually think Yoda's fine with him blocking explosives. How would you like to see some of my favorite heroes and villains evolve? I would like them to not have glitches. For starters, that would be nice. No more animation glitches like with Grievous. Who is your top hero and villain you want to see added to the game? Oh, so this is a question about who we want to see added. Well, I'm gonna go with Mace Windu and probably Jango Fett. Then he asks which star cards are good, which need improvements, which do you want outright changed, and then same as above for abilities. Tell us what we got right, tell us what we got wrong, tell us what needs improvement. Heck, tell us your top 5 bugs, issues with heroes. If you want some, check out the Crackdown. Okay. Well, as for bugs and glitches, Grievous is by far the worst. Like, Grievous's thrust surge is trash. His claw rush glitches out when you activate it. It'll just stop midway. Like, Grievous is just a buggy. I mean, he looks like a bug, and his abilities reflect it. I mean, he's just broken. As for that, none of them really stand out that glitch like every single time I use them. Luke was always pretty bad with his force powers, but other than that, I mean, Grievous is just horrible, so I want him fixed the most. But let's switch over to the actual game now, and I'll look at the individual star cards, and we'll look at all these ones for the heroes. I kind of want to go over it for the classes and stuff too, but we'll save that for another time. But to start us off, let's go with Boba Fett. See, when they get rid of this health on kill card, and you can like pick whichever one you want, I mean, that'll make a huge difference for Boba Fett, because I used to go with these 3 before he had the health on kill card. I mean, I could always switch it up, maybe go with 2 jetpack ones, but the health on kill card for Galactic Assault just becomes a default card for pretty much every hero, and if you don't use it, you're at such a huge disadvantage. So when they change that, it definitely gives you some options. But I think these ones over here, these three, are just obviously the worst out of all of them, because the concussion rocket just isn't that good to begin with. And I mean, this only gives you 2 seconds of longer duration that they're stunned, and this disables their weapons for 1.5 seconds. I mean, 1.5 seconds that's enough time for you to fire off one burst of your blaster at your opponent, and that's it. I mean, that's basically nothing. And I mean, even when they're concussed, they can still see what's going on. Their screen's just blurry. So it's not even that good of an ability. And then this one just reveals the enemies for 6 seconds longer. And I mean, it doesn't make that big of a difference with the radar with Boba Fett, where you can see through walls and stuff, because most of the time you're in the air anyway. So I would just look into changing these 3 abilities if they're going to change anything for him. And then Bosk, I actually think Bosk is really balanced, but this star card, Sniper Expert, is easily the worst one. Each headshot kill will instantly disable Bosk's Relby V10 blaster overheat for a short period. So if you get a headshot kill, your weapon just doesn't overheat. But his weapon can shoot quite a few times before it overheats. And odds are, if you're using Bosk, you're probably shooting and then throwing your grenades and planting your bombs and running around and jumping constantly. You're not sitting there just continually shooting. It's not an automatic rifle. It's like it's a sniper rifle. You don't even see very many instances where your weapon overheats to begin with. So not only is it rare for you to actually overheat this thing, you actually have to get a headshot kill to see 2 seconds of benefit from it. Like, it's just a not good star card. And then next up is Chewbacca. Chewbacca, obviously his health on kill card is horrible. It's absolutely horrible. I don't know why they thought that was a good idea. You only get 20 points of health for every single infantry kill you get. So you have to run in guns a-blazing, or I guess fists a-blazing, and punch the ground and hope that you kill some random soldiers. And odds are they already see that you're charging at them, and you're taking damage as you're charging at them, and then if they don't die, you're still getting shot as you're in the animation. So you might get like maybe 40 to 60 points back if you're lucky, if you killed 3 people, and then you probably took more damage than that when you were charging at them in the first place. So it's just a horrible ability. They need to rework that. And then honestly, the rest is kind of just how you like playing with Chewbacca, but he's just so bad in Galactic Assault and Capital Supremacy that none of these star cards really make that much of a difference. If they make it so he can get health on kill for every single kill, then these other cards would see more benefit and more use. So that's all I'd really change for Chewbacca. Up next is Darth Vader. I think Darth Vader is absolutely fine with every single star card. If they get rid of the health on kill card, then I mean, you can have any combination of these ones, and he's just great regardless. So I actually think they got him down pat, especially with that damage reduction on the choke in the last update. He's great. Palpatine is, kind of fine as well, depending on how they rework his health on kill lightning ability. I mean, if they make it health on every single kill Palpatine gets, I think he'd be broken. So tying his to his ability still makes sense, kind of like with Yoda. But if they just make it passive and you don't need the star card and you can equip one of these other star cards, I mean, that there would be enough. Just Palpatine would be 1,000,000% better. And Palpatine's not even bad. He just would be even stronger if he had all these other star cards. And then up next is Han. Han's pretty straightforward. I would rework anything that has to do with his shoulder charge. His shoulder charge is just garbage. It only works like half the time. It doesn't make sense to use it unless you're just trying to run away. If you use it against a lightsaber hero, you're just going to hit them. Sometimes they aren't affected at all, so you just bounce off of them and then they kill you. It's just a bad, especially like this star card, all in. Each defeat with the shoulder charge tackle will reduce the charge before you can use it again. So you have to hit a trooper with it, kill them, and then all that does is give you 50% faster rate that you can use it a second time. It's like, who's running around with Han killing people left and right with the shoulder charge? No one. And then this one, you receive less damage while you're doing it. So this would be probably good for making quick escapes. I mean, at least Han isn't tied into shoulder charge health on kill, because that would really suck. So I'd just remove those 2 cards, change them somehow. Iden, this one, Pulse Cannon Mastery, that's stupid. It just doesn't make sense. Whenever you hit someone with the Pulse Cannon, she reveals them for her allies. You have to hit them. They have to survive it, because most of the time this thing will one-shot kill somebody. So you have to body shot them, and then it marks them. And then for 4 seconds, the rest of the team can see them. Odds are you're still going to try to shoot them to get your kill, and they're only revealed for 4 seconds, and odds are your team can probably see this person anyway. So her Pulse Cannon should probably have like a, I don't know, maybe a faster charge time card or something to buff the Pulse Cannon, because it currently kind of sucks. And yeah, so this star card definitely needs changed. Moving forward to Kylo. Kylo's cards are actually pretty good. It's just his abilities are hit and miss. Like, you activate Frenzy and sometimes it doesn't work. It doesn't activate. Sometimes his freeze just doesn't work. So I think his star cards are fine. It's just his abilities need reworked. I actually think Lando's abilities, like his star cards, are fine. It's just that he was designed in a weird way. Like, he should have some sort of star card that, I don't know, maybe increases the damage of his sniper when it's zoomed in, or increases the accuracy at longer range. Because right now, I mean, he has a sniper pistol, and it doesn't act like a sniper at all. It's just like it feels like it's just like a pea shooter or a BB gun. It just doesn't seem like it has that much power at a distance. So they should have something, maybe replace just one of these random cards like the smoke grenade one, or I don't know, any of these you could sort of exchange and just make it so that he has more range to his weapon. And then for Leia, I mean, I don't even have some of her cards even upgraded all the way. That's how little I use Leia. But like this one, enemies that are blinded by the flash grenade also revealed to her for a short period of time. I mean, you just threw a grenade at them and blinded them. You know who you hit. You're the one that threw the grenade. So why do they need to be revealed to you for 5 seconds? I don't understand the point of that at all. I mean, so I don't know. Like, she needs either like a huge buff to her like health. I mean, maybe give her like increased damage or more accuracy when she's using her E11 ability or something. Because I don't know, Leia's just, I know, she on paper she sounds like she'd be good, but she's just not really the greatest. She does pack decent damage though if you're accurate. Luke, honestly, I would keep most of his star cards the same. I think Luke's pretty good the way that he is. Darth Maul, I would keep the same. If they just fix his saber throw, change it to horizontal, which they said they're going to do, that'll make him way better. Rey's star cards, I think, are actually fine as well. Yoda's are all fine. So a lot of these heroes are actually done pretty well. This really just depends on like your personal preference on which ones you want to use. Yeah, so Yoda I think's good. Finn just needs like a better health on kill card, because the one tied to his pistol just sucks. I think one of the star cards for his undercover team ability should make it so that he runs faster. I mean, like way faster, because right now he's still not as fast as some of these other heroes. And if his ability is literally just supposed to make him and his teammates run faster, it should actually see a bit of a difference. So I think Finn just needs ability tweaks, not really star card tweaks as much. Phasma, some of her droid cards are kind of pointless, because depending on the map, like, you're constantly pushing forward and moving forward as the map progresses. So any of these abilities with the droid, unless you're like holding an objective, they're kind of pointless, because you constantly have to keep moving your droid. So if the droid has to get 2 or 3 kills before it has any benefit, then it's kind of useless. So I would change the droid cards. Grievous, I think his cards are actually fine. It's just his abilities are too buggy. So he's good. Obi-Wan, I don't know what they can actually do to him to make him better, but he feels like he just sucks. I don't know how to explain it, but I would keep his star cards the same. Same with Dooku. Dooku's cards are good, and then Anakin just needs a complete rework because he's completely broken. Yeah, that basically does it for my star card changes. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. And remember to hit that thumb up button if you guys haven't already. Subscribe, check out another video, and I'll talk to you guys next time.
We would be honored if you would join us. You cannot resist